Ooh, that's good, Commanders fans. We just got an athlete. We just got a speed demon, athletic freak in Jaylin Lane, man. I like this pick in the fourth round. I picked 128. I know Braden Swinson was available. I think Jalen Royals from Utah State was actually available as well, which is pretty crazy. But this guy is an athlete and a half, 5'8", 174 pounds. We got our punt returner, and he went to Virginia Tech, local guy, Blacksburg, Virginia. Had a solid career. The numbers don't show it, but when you watch him play, like he had a big game against UVA, against Virginia, where they won 37-17. He had 4 catches and 91 yards for a touchdown. Then he had 7 catches against ODU for 106 yards and a touchdown. He also had a punt return touchdown this year. He threw a touchdown pass this year, and he ran for 2 touchdowns. So seeing this guy in a Cliff Kingsbury offense is going to be fun to watch with a quarterback. You know, we talked about when we lost De'Ami Brown, we lost some speed. This guy brings speed to the offense, and I think he can have a better career than a college career, in my opinion. It's not going to be like a crazy career or anything like that, but I think he can have like a 700-yard season or a 600-yard season. He could be our wide receiver number 3 sometime in his career, maybe wide receiver number 4, who knows? But you're going to have to account for him when he's on the football field. When you're trying to double Terry, which you can't anymore because we do have Debo and, Noah Brown, you throw in Jaylin Lane just for a quick, when we do our no-huddle offense, kind of like against the Browns when Jaden told Cliff, hey, let's hurry this up. I see a matchup with De'Ami that I like. Jaden's so smart, there might be a matchup that he likes with Jaylin Lane against a corner or a safety, and he's just going to throw that thing up there to Jaylin Lane, and Jaylin Lane scampers up for a 60-yard touchdown. So stuff like that I can imagine happening. Some gadget plays, maybe a reverse, a jet sweep. There's so many things that I know Cliff can be creative with. Did Cliff write down on another piece of paper, I want Jaylin Lane, and that happened. So I like this pick a lot. Some of the running backs were gone, like Bashawn Tootin from Virginia Tech. He was gone. Dylan Sampson from Tennessee. Jacquez Hunter from Arizona. A couple good running backs were drafted before us. And then Kyle Kennard, the edge, was gone before Jack Sawyer was gone too. But this is a great pick in the fourth round with Jaylin Lane. 38 catches for 466 yards and 2 touchdowns. The numbers don't wow you, but when you watch him play, the explosive plays that do happen, like you look at Dante Thornton's numbers too from Tennessee, his numbers don't wow you, but you look at the speed, you look at the athleticism. Let's talk about the RAS score, the RAS score here for Jaylin Lane, which is just freaking insane. Freak of nature. 4.34 40-yard dash, which is elite. 20-yard split, elite. 10-yard split, elite. Shuttle drill, elite. 3-cone drill, elite. Vertical leap, elite with a 40-inch vertical leap. I always say if you have a 40-inch vert, you usually can windmill dunk, between the leg dunk. That's like Zion Williamson type, because Vince Carter had a 43-inch vertical leap, and you know what Vince Carter could do with the basketball. Broad jump, elite. The only thing that was poor for him is his height and weight, because he's a smaller guy. Bench press reps were about average with 14. But I love the punt return ability. That's just something that we were, basically hoping for with letting Crowder walk. And then Luke McCaffrey is a kick returner, but punt returner, we need somebody who can make some shake and make somebody miss in a phone booth. And Jaylin Lane can do that. He had a punt return for a touchdown at Middle Tennessee State. He had a punt return for a touchdown at Virginia Tech this past season. 24 carries for 245 yards, 10 yards per carry. At Middle Tennessee State, he was getting busy with 15 yards per carry. Per return. Per return, 15 yards. He was giving you 15 yards per return. We need that. Somebody who can flip the field. And a touchdown, 19 returns at Middle Tennessee State in 2021. So this guy's a baller, man. He's a baller. I like this pick. Like I said, you can use him in some trick plays, just throwing the football too. Like, I don't want to compare him to anybody, but he does remind me of kind of like what we wanted Antoine Randall L to be. And sometimes Antoine Randall L did do some good things here and there. The Chiefs just got Jalen Royals. But his athleticism score was 90, which was 5th among receivers. Total score 75, which was 14th among wide receivers. Third team All-ACC as well. Led the team with receptions in 38. So I don't know if the quarterback was just not good for Virginia Tech. I didn't watch them this year because they did have Tootin, but 38 catches, leading the team with receptions with 38 catches is not a lot at all. So I guess they were more of a run-heavy team. Strengths or build-up speed allows them to gain and maintain vertically. Put safeties on their heels with deep speed from the slot. Capable of opening hips and reaching to make a catch on and off target. Good run after the catch option on receiver screens and hitches. Determined runner who breaks through arm tackles. Fearless north-south mindset as a punt returner. I love that north-south instead of dancing kind of like what Antoine Randall used to do back in the day. Weaknesses below average, short area footwork and suddenness. Needs to work on salesmanship and efficiency of his route. So, I mean, that's stuff that, Wes Welker can work on with him. And then whoever, I can't remember who the wide receiver coach is right now. But a lot of those things I feel like are definitely fixable for sure. RAS score was a 9.56, which is just insane. He had a contested catch rate of 20% and 16% in his 2 seasons at Virginia Tech. He has been a reliable target with a career drop rate under 6% and is dangerous after the catch, who can make defenders miss and create plays for the offense. Can make something shake and make guys miss in a phone booth. I love that with a passion out of Jaylin Lane. So percentile, 40% dash was 94th percentile, vertical jump 91st percentile, broad jump 94th percentile, hand size 82nd percentile for a smaller guy. I like that too. And then 10-yard split was 88th percentile as well. So we got a good player, man. This is a good pick. I like this pick. I think we got a really, really good player in Jaylin Lane. So I'm excited to see what he does. Like I said, I'm not expecting him to go out there and get 800 yards or 1,000 yards or anything like that. But if he can give us 500 to 600 yards in a season, which would be better than whatever De'Ami Brown did other than the playoffs, and a couple punt returns here and there, that would be really good, man. That would be really good. He's wearing number 83. We'll see what number he does get as a Commander. So I'm excited to see what he does in training camp. He's going to be a training camp darling. He's going to be a preseason darling like Sam Hartman and Mariota and Josh Johnson throwing the ball to Jaylin Lane in preseason. It's going to be pretty fun to watch. I'm excited to hear about him in rookie minicamp too. So, all right, you guys, as always, Health Commanders. Peace.